Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Colorado... has the football first here today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Sanders. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buffs. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Scanning the field, it's Warren. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but hey, will set up the offense at the 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be brought down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Colorado. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the... Look at him. The ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Warren. Trying to extend the play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's the actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Well, he scrambled and scrambled, doesn't get the ball away, and he's finally dropped for a sack. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Buffaloes are going to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Miller. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Buffaloes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to throw yet again. Caught near the goal line, and he scores. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Warren. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Now, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out. He's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's it.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Escapes the sack. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
To throw, it's Sanders. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. To throw, it's Warren. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great move there. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Buffs. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Warren. Going for a big play downfield. Throws incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. This will likely be the last play of the half. No press here. The defense backing away. And now another deep ball here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
The Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Warren. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play, and moves the ball across midfield to spot it at the 38. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. He lets it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Pressure is coming. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure curve.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Sanders. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing.
Refusing to be stopped on this play. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Buffaloes line up with a first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Sanders. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Ball carrier finally out of bounds, but a huge pickup by the offense to end this 3rd quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Pass caught out of the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for it. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that.
Stop.
Here in the 4th quarter, they must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump in front here in the 4th. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Sanders. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. Keeps going. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he's going to stretch the defense.